Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are y'all doing? And good morning to those who are over there across the pond. I'm your host, Louisiana Outlaw.
And I'm Georgia, like Georgia.
And I went to the vape shop today, got some juice, got a new starter kit, and go ahead and show you what we got, or what I got. So, as you guys know, I had the Argus GT kit from VooPoo. I got the GT2 here, and I'm loving the freaking box that it came in. Now, I don't think he's seen it yet. I may send like a little picture. I'm not really too sure. But I will have a photo of side by side comparison. But I want y'all to tell me this does not remind you of the Back to the Future type of shit right there, with the fucking font and everything, and the little yeah. So
It
that
kind
does
of does.
yeah, it's really nice. But let me go ahead and open it up. Let's see.
And
I know somebody's like, well, you use your GoPro because I don't feel like using my GoPro right now. All right.
oh, but while you do that, I will
All right.
drop
So
this, even though this
So
is
the
a
first
vape
thing you get
video.
is a pack of spare O-rings and a gasket for the top of the tank. Uh, Battery safety card, very very important. Surprising that we still need them, but apparently we do. People still run torn battery wraps. Got a user's manual for I guess the entire kit. It looks like. Yep. All right.
And
And
I'm
then
ashamed,
my
yeah,
receipt.
I do too.
And for those who are wondering how much the juice plus the mod costs, here you go. What is that? 106.77 because it's like $23 a juice plus 85 for the mod. So,
Come on.
but because I know Motors wanting to see the mod because he hasn't seen it yet. But here's the mod, and I got carbon fiber. That's a really slick looking mod. Yep. And that is your USB-C charging port. Now, it is imperative that you know do not charge batteries out of these mods. You can do it with a single battery, but when you start putting two or more, it's not a good idea. Always buy a separate battery charger. So, and then we have your accessories bag. Let's go ahead and see what comes in here.
You do
Not
that.
a whole hell of a lot. Um, oh, you get man,
And
what? Holy shit! Are these coils the same? Okay, I gotta find the sleeve.
snake.
Okay, so they are not the same. One is the TPP DM2 one, and the TPP DM3 one. Okay, so what the fuck is the difference? I wonder if there's already a coil. No, there's no coil in here. So I'm wondering if the two is like the resistance. Figure out which one, which. You don't want to drop that. That would suck.
Drop wood.
The box because it still has the tank in it. Shit. And obviously you get your charging slash upgrade cable. But again, eh, I know some people be like, why do they include it? Well, here's the thing you have to understand, right? The cable is not necessarily for charging. However, what it is for is to upgrade your firmware, which I don't think in the last, I would say, 5 years of vaping, I don't think I've really seen any product actually, or any manufacturer put out a firmware update for their mods. I take that back, there is one, and that was the Pulse 80 watt, which you can do an upgrade to make it a 90 watt variant. Instead of having to go out and buy the Pulse 90 watt, you just have the 80 watt, right? And then obviously I have If you guys remember, I had the Pulse, the first version of the Pulse, which was just like a mechanical, if you will, more unregulated, but the way it fires and whatnot. But there's no regulations on it, so it's unregulated completely. And then I have the Pulse 80 watt, which I firmware upgraded to 90 watt, and I actually do have that up here if y'all want to see it at some point in time. And then I have the Pulse X mod, which is like the Pulse 80 watt, but it's just like the X variant, and it comes with like an entirely new dripper or RSA. So figure out where the fuck that coil went. I'm gonna need my fucking phone. Where's my phone?
Um,
Go ahead, talk while I'm looking for this shit.
yeah, guys, this is a big video, an announcement that hopefully my new package will be here tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
Monday, or sometime next week. It's still saying that it hasn't been shipped yet
0.15. I
on
think I'm
Amazon.
gonna go with this one because everybody knows I love low resistance. But we'll go ahead and see what the other resistance is. Alright. So, let's see, where's that? There's VooPoo. Oh, 0.2. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the, let's see what the wattage range is on this. 55. And this is, let's see, 85 to 95 watts. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with the higher power option. Now, yeah, if you guys remember, I said, do not, and I repeat, do not charge your mod with the cable, especially if it's a dual battery. Now, what do I end up doing with these cables? Well, I have a lot of pod devices that use USB-C, and I have a lot of other devices that also use USB-C. So I just say these cables as like little backups, which I might actually use this one because he knows, Motor over here knows how much I hate round cables. I like these flat ribbon cables, right? So I might see about
Yeah,
using that, but and I'll probably just end up using it for my my GoPro bay charger, right? What the fuck? Oh, that's I was like something else is in here, but that's just the little silica gel packet. All right, so double check.
I need to do so.
Is that 0.15? Okay, so this will go back in here. Now I know some people might say, well, why didn't you have this set up before you started recording? Because if I did that, then I couldn't show beginners how to actually set this up. Like, you guys have to understand, while I do have a lot of advanced stuff, right? And I do, or use a lot of more advanced products like mech mods, straight variable voltage, series mech mods. It's always best for me to show how to do this for people who are just getting into vaping or haven't used the mod yet or don't know how to like prime coils and everything and set it up. Now, again, I am going to say this, right? I am going to say this. Always marry your batteries. You know, I've said this a lot. Don't take like one battery from one set, put it with another battery from another set because that's just, that's asking for trouble. So you do, with the tank, you do get two glass sections. I think you get, let's see. Yeah, I don't know why I keep trying to look at it. Let's see. Your glass container, okay. 6.5 mils, so I think that's what comes on, and then you have the smaller variant. I'll go ahead, look it up here in a second, but I'm going to use a 6.5 milliliter tank because, I'm using a 0.15. That's going to drink some fucking juice. So, this is an interesting looking little tank. It's really interesting. Look at that airflow. So it's got like some big ass fucking holes, right? And then it has like a little fucking indicator of how much airflow you're actually running. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn this because I want to see. I want to see if it opens up more. No, it doesn't. What would have been cool is if they had some sort of step-like configuration where the stop piece would open and give you even more airflow, but oh, I don't have to see what a tank, but let's go ahead and look at it. Take it apart. Alright. What do we have for the drip tip? That's what I want to see. I'm gonna say this drip tip is, in my opinion, ugly as fuck. Okay, so 8-10 configuration it looks like, and you know, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. I may have to switch lightings. Give me a second. Alright, see. Not too bad actually. No, no, no funky monkeys. I actually like that. Pretty clean on the inside. Now, any wonkiness you see is just the light hitting the actual piece. But as far as that goes, that's pretty clean. Oh, no, I'm gonna take that back. I don't know if you can see this, but there's like something right there. Uh, Not too bad. I don't know what that could be. It might be something on the bottom, but doesn't look too bad. So let's go ahead, get the juice. Rip headphone users. Alright. I don't know what it is, but I've been obsessed with Moo liquid. I got some cereal milk here. And, I had that coffee milk a while back. Yeah, I just love it, man. Alright, so. Go ahead, pop the coil out if you can hear me. And pop the coil out of the little blister pack. It's like I'm taking medication. Except it's not medication. Okay, I'll pick that up after the video. Alright. Now, I do recommend, because it is mesh, you definitely want to pre-saturate your wick. Now, what I do like about this, and I don't know if you can see this, you can go ahead and pick it up so I can point it out. I noticed a lot of older mesh coils had like very thick cotton when they first started doing this, and as of now, it almost seems like they've actually gotten the formula correct. Got a little bluing in there. That's interesting. I'd never seen that in a tank before, but it is what it is. So, and that's the biggest thing with these mesh coil heads is because the cotton was so thick, you would end up burning the cotton before it could wake up again. And that's like the biggest issue I had when smoke transitioned over, or smoke, whatever you want to call it, when they transitioned over to mesh for the first time, is they overwicked it. It's raining, it's pouring, the young man is snoring. Sorry. I hear it raining outside. Alright. Plug and play. Motor knows I fucking love these coils. When you just push them in, I hate that screw shit. And then, let me make sure I ain't cross thread. Let's see. Double check to make sure it's seated. There we go. Now, one thing, and he'll agree with me on this one, is when you go to fill up your tank, close your airflow off. airflow's closed off. I have not seen something like this in a while. And take the tip, insert, and fill her up. Alright. Now you are gonna have to line this up, line the notches up. Push down, and you are good to go. So I am going to set this right here so we can take a look at the mod. Well, I'll have to set it up here and just let it do its thing. Alright, so the mod. This is classified as the Argus outdoor mod. Essentially, if we take a look at the entire thing, it's pretty much completely sealed. If we open this up, right, there's a gasket, I believe, on the underside, and makes it water resistant. I believe. I'll double check the specs. And I hate these. I hate this type of door right here because you gotta do some funky shit. Alright. Yep. Motor. This looks like it's plastic, but it's actually not. When you push it down, it seals. It's a gasket. So I'm gonna look up the specs real quick. Oh shit. Oh, fucking speech to text is going. Alright, let's see. Argus GT2 specs. Now, the reason why I'm looking up the specs, right, is because I don't want to give you guys the wrong information about it, whether it's water resistant or not. But the way they market it, it looks like it would be a rugged, durable mod. Let's see. Alright. I like how it says high wattage setup when we have fucking mods out there doing like fucking 400 watts. But I guess 200 watts for a starter kit is pretty okay. Alright, here we go, right? Pros, modern design, IP68 rated, feels like a solid mod, nice UI, user interface, easy for new vapors to use, that's great. I'll be the judge of that. Great performance in wattage mode, good TC performance. I'm surprised people still use temperature control. New matte tank delivers great flavor, airflow smooth, leak-proof design. So see, this is why I hate when they say like charging port, because you're not really supposed to charge batteries in here, although you can. It's just not really good for the mod or the batteries. Charging port door is hard to close. No TCR mode. A bit of rattle from the fire button. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that a little bit. But charging port door is hard to close? Yeah, not really. But I mean, if they say this is hard to close, okay, alright, I get it, right? But it's not that hard. You really don't want the battery door to be, or the charging port door to be loose, because it's marketed as IP68 water rate, or water resistant, right? So the charging port thing, that is subjective. It's a subjective con, no TCR. I don't know too many people who uses TCR. Again, the rattle button is kind of subjective. I'm pretty sure if you dropped it a couple times, you're gonna have more rattle than just a fucking, well, God, I hope not, because they're marketed as, a fucking, a rugged mod, so, But we'll see that. I don't make a habit of dropping my mods, especially when I have something nice like this. Or, here's a better one. Because they don't even make this mod anymore. And no, I don't think I dropped it like once in the house, but that's about it. But they don't make like these Joytech mods and stuff anymore, so you know that it is what it is. But Motor over here can tell you I have mods from like way back eons ago in the fucking dinosaur era, right? That they don't even make anymore, and I think I dropped them like once. Luckily, they survived for the most part. But he can tell you that me and him, we don't use our older mods anymore.
Well, I use it special
Well,
occasions.
I mean, like, you use your older mods when you're in the house, same with me, but I rarely ever touch them just because, like, the rarity of them. Like, they're hard to find nowadays. Yeah, you can find parts for them, like, from broken mods that people broke, but it's just, like, certain mods I just don't like using, especially if they only made, like, a limited number of them.
They don't have the firmware for it.
I had the promo for what?
Firmware for VooPoo Drag too. I don't think they do.
Alright, so, I'm gonna say something right fucking now, so I didn't mention this. I guess this will be a little bit of a review too, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But one thing I will say is I hate this fucking battery door on the fucking Geek Vape mod. Because it's not an actual battery door, it's just like a floppy dick. It just kind of flops off whenever you undo it. Alright. Now, the one thing, and Motor will tell you, hang on. The one thing Motor will tell you, right, is this. I like a mod that has customizability. When I say that, I mean like as far as colors or menu is concerned. Like I can swap something out for say like the amperage or coils drawing. Positive up, positive down, or positive up, negative up. Yep, it's gonna be one of those fucking ages situations. Which, fun fact, stay tuned for that. Here's why. Because I'll grab my Aegis Legend and Legend 2. I don't think I think I have the Legend 2 and the Aegis X. And I'll compare those to this because those are both 200 watt mods. Alright? So let's see
Yeah.
if Fireflies to turn it on. VooPoo and stuff. God! Holy mother of God. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is. Okay, so I guess that doesn't do anything. What the fuck? Ah! Okay, I will show you that here in a minute. Alright, so wattage. Look at the size of the fucking wattage, dude. Let's see.
The one is
Alright.
up to
So
what?
max power, obviously. So there's nothing on here. Alright. Ah, here we
You
go.
can,
Oh wow, you actually have a fucking mode. Okay, see, I've never seen that before. So you have smart, RVA, turbo. What the fuck is turbo? I don't fucking know. What the hell? I wonder if turbo allows you to go. Because smart mode. Yep. Turbo allows you to go past your limit. Alright. See where max is out at. Alright, so max power, 200 watts. Alright. Go back down. And it does not. I don't think it round robins. Let me see. Okay. So no, it doesn't round robin, which it sucks. It is what it is. Alright. Now, if you are a new vapor, I do recommend you to stay in smart mode. And what is the lowest wattage? So 5 watts. So 5 to 200 watts. Get the resistance rating because I know a lot of people like that. But in this day and age, when you have like a 200 plus wattage mod or 150 plus watt mod, there's really no need for you to be building super low. I love that. Thank you, VooPoo. Okay, so Motor, you remember how most dual battery mods that we've had, I would say in the last 2 or 3 years, have been capped at like 6 or 7 volts? Their output voltage has been capped at 6 or 7 volts. Well, guess what the output voltage of this mod is? 12 volts. It has a 12 volt output. That is fucking huge. Which means they're using a fucking booster chip in this. Because you think about it for a second, right? 2 batteries in series. That's 8.4 volts, relatively speaking, right? So they're actually boosting that 8.4 to 12 volts. I like that because that tells me right there that I could put a pretty big beefy build on there and not have no fucking issues. Let's see. What is the min resistance? It's not telling me. Let's see, 0.15. Okay, so obviously the minimum resistance is going to be below 0.15, obviously, if they give you a 0.15 on coil. I don't understand this, right? So I guess I'm just like old school when it comes down to it, because like, you know, back then, like, we didn't really, unless you absolutely had to, like with the Kangaroo Top Box Mini or the K Box Mini or like some other type of mods, unless you absolutely had to, you rarely ever use onboard charging. And now it's being heavily promoted. Like, listen to this. This is from Verse Vapor. This is one of the specs. The Argus GT2 takes two 18650 batteries and features a Type-C charging port that supports up. Hold on to your fucking balls, Motor, because this is going to blow your mind. Supports up to 3 amp charging. Who the fuck is charging their batteries at 3 amps? I don't even think I have a fucking charger that even goes up. Nope, I take that back. I think one of the, either the Anchor charger that I have that has dual ports, or this Platinum charger that has the dual ports does 3 amps. If you had to, I mean, go for it, but, you know, fam, I would just buy some extra batteries for on the go, to be honest. I don't want to say, yeah, go ahead and do it, and fuck up your mod. But then on the other hand, maybe it won't fuck up the mod. So I guess this is one of those cases of do at your own risk. So, but let's go ahead and get that tank and try it out. Cause I'm sure Motor is like a cloud hog. He likes a lot of clouds. I do too. And I'm sure he's curious to see, cause like, you know, VooPoo with their fucking the original Argus with the PNP tank, and then like some of their little fucking plug and play jammies with the single battery. Like, they had a lot of fucking vapor. And what other tanks did VooPoo have that we've had? You know, I think they had the what was it, the U-Force tank, which output a lot of vapor. So
Whatever y'all do, you said that
let's start at
a
low
nano was
wattage.
not really all that
Let's
great.
say 30 watts, right? Alright, make sure our airflow is open, because yeah, no, it's not. I know somebody's be like, just get on with it. You know what? I spend my own money on this shit, right? So, if you don't like it, you can suck my dick and then get off my video. That's how I see it at this point. Because I want the best possible experience from this. I don't want a fucking dry hit or a burnt hit from hell. And Motor can tell you, I've had burnt hit on mesh, and it is not fun. Man, I know somebody be like, well, why are you being like that? It's like, because I don't give a fuck at this point. My levels of fuck given are 0 at this point. Alright, so let's go ahead. Make sure this is, good to go. Not gonna need more power. She needs more power! I know I'm obnoxious. You don't have to tell me. That juice is good, man. I'm trying to figure out what it tastes. It almost tastes like Fruit Loops or something, or maybe like Fruity Pebbles. Don't want to go that high. Let's say 75 watts. Try that. Cause this is one of those things, right? You know, I wish I would have went with the point .2 because, you know, it's reading 0.14 and that's not really good with 6 milligrams. But hey, it is what it is.
I need to find the clue.
Actually, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. I think it was just that, yeah. See, I have the mod he's showing. I have that one, and then I have the whatever the fuck it is. But like I said, I'll go ahead and get a comparison of sometime whenever I get the chance. Here's what I'll do, right? I'll use this one for a day with this tank. Take this tank, put it on the other, the Aegis mod. Use that for a day, and then grab, like, the original old school, Aegis dual battery 18650, which is also 200. And then come up and draw my final conclusions. But let's go ahead and get into this, because I want to do a juice review. And, wanted to do a little mini review on this tank, the flavor and everything in the cloud. So let's get on with this, because I know you're probably screaming at the fucking monitor or phone. Get on with it. Alright, so in 3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
Flavor's good. It's got a lot of fucking airflow, but holy shit. I don't know, Smoke. Smoke, I'm just saying, you might want to watch out. I think VooPoo is becoming the new Cloud King. I'm just gonna say that. Look at this shit. Damn, bro. Now, explain this shit to me, right? You know, we all remember when the TF V4 came out. It had, like, what, 3 fucking coils, something like that. And then the V8 came out. And that fucking sumbitch, I think, like, had, what was it, 6 to 8 coils in one coil head? Okay. And you used an ass load of juice and an ass load of power. And then you had the TFE 12, which went over to mesh, which isn't bad. But I think it used like one big ass fucking mesh, looking like a gaping asshole. That's the best way I could describe it, right? And then you had the little dual mesh shit, which is fine. It's using a single mesh at roughly half the fucking power, okay? Half the power. Because I think like the original, what is it called? The original TFV8 Cloud Beast. I think that thing went up to like 200 fucking watts, and this is like, where am I vaping this at? 75 on the turbo setting. Man, bro. You know, this dwarfs. And I hate to say it, because, you know, I can tell you, the fucking Cloud Beast, the Cloud Beast King, the V12 Prince, like, that was my shit. But this dwarfs those in comparison. Using less power, about the same resistance, and has about the same cloudage output. Explain that one to me. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. They marked this as a starter kit. Well, yeah, that could be true. I would say it's an advanced kit, because the amount of clouds you put in, like, if you get off of smoking, you're not going to buy something like this. You might buy the mod just because it's, you know, it's water resistant, it's rugged, it's durable, it's really nice, you know, the carbon fiber. They have different colors, but honestly, you're not gonna buy this as somebody who is just getting off smoking. I would honestly recommend if you're trying to quit smoking, go with a pod style device or a pod device that has mouth to lung. That is honestly going to be your best option. And I know a lot of people will argue, well, you have nicotine gum, nicotine patches. So, like, yeah, we've been down that road several fucking times in the past. We've talked about this. It's like beating a dead fucking horse. I'm surprised I have to keep saying this. It's like, okay, yeah, cool. But here's the thing. Those only work for so long until you start getting a craving of the mouth to lung, or like the physical movement, right? Like you're smoking a cigarette and you're blowing it out. It's more than just like a mental addiction or addiction to nicotine. It's the movement. And actually saying something come out of your mouth. I know some people be like, oh, well, if you want to see something come out of your mouth, go suck some dick. Spit out some gum. It's like, shut the fuck up. Just get the fuck out of here. This channel is here to help people. I know I talked shit about vaping when I had cancer, but vaping isn't what caused cancer. We all know what the fuck caused cancer. If you're not aware of what caused my cancer, go back several videos. You'll figure it out. But if you don't want to do that, I have HPV. Yeah, it fucking sucks. I didn't know I had it. And, it is what it is. It manifested itself into causing cancer, and, well, how you doing? Yeah. But, enough of that. I can do a rant video some other time. I know I've got a lot of fucking shit on my head. Let me go ahead and turn. But, back to the review at hand. So, what do I think of the tank? Well, I like it. Do I think it's a starter kit? Yeah, an advanced starter kit. It's not for somebody that's just getting off of cigarettes. This is pretty much like bong smoker level right here, like direct bong, right? Like you're smoking a bong, fucking marijuana. This is that type of shit. But I would not recommend this to somebody who's trying to get off of smoking. But I know somebody's be like, oh, yes, airflow. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. God help my lungs. Motor's like, boy, God bless your lung. I'm gonna turn that down because I already know that's gonna fucking kill me, alright? I'm gonna do 25 watts. How's that? You happy? Alright, just close off about as tight as it can go without fully closing it off. Make sure it's tight on here. See, even if you close the airflow off, you'd still have to run a little bit more power. So we'll go ahead and turn it up. I'll sacrifice myself for y'all. 40 watts. I guess you could get away with that, but honestly, if you're getting off of smoking, right, your best bet is to go with Nick salts. And what do I mean by Nick salts? Well, it's a way of processing nicotine, essentially. So you have say 3 to 12, give or take. And then when you get into Nick salts, it can go from 12 all the way to 60 milligrams. And that's really what you want, because that gives you the throat hit of smoking a cigarette. And it gives you the buzz like smoking a cigarette. It actually kind of curves the craving for cigarettes. Plus, again, the flavors are so much fucking better. And I know there's always gonna be that one fucking person. I've seen it for how many fucking years? How long have I been vaping for? Since what, 2013? Hang on. I originally started in 2013 when I was with my ex. Okay, so let's see. Actually, no, it was before that because I didn't meet her until later that year. So let's see, 2013 minus, what are we in, 2022? 2022? 9 years, right? With the little break that I had to take because I had to do treatments and whatnot. But, So 9 years, and I've heard this fuel time and time again. Oh, it's gonna be a gateway to smoking. Motherfucker, check your brain for a second. Who the fuck is gonna vape these good ass flavors like fucking cereal milk, coffee milk? Bruh, I wish. What do I have over here? Like some Air Factory, strawberry kiwi, hopscotch from Humble. Like, what is this? What flavor is this over here? Unicorn treats, whatever fucking flavor that's supposed to be. Like, all this good ass shit. Who in their right fucking mind is going to go from vaping some good ass shit to literally tasting an ashtray? I'm gonna tell you, no one. No one. Because I remember before I had cancer, and this would probably contribute to cancer as well. Before I had cancer, when I was out of juice, I literally lit one up. That's how desperate I was for nicotine because I was taking in so much, right? And I could not stand the flavor of smoking. Doesn't matter what, it could be Marlboro Reds, Pall Mall Greens, Pall Mall Blues, Pall Mall Reds. Like, I could not stand the taste of tobacco. Like, he can even tell you, and tobacco flavored, I don't like that flavor. I think there was one I did like, but it also had like a caramel candy type of taste to it, and that's it. But as far as actual like tobacco, like I used to get those. What the fuck were they called? They're like the little disposable fucking pods. Um, I'll put it in the comment box, but they had tobacco flavors. And I didn't really care for those. I like the fruity stuff. I like the cereals, the desserts, the custards. Like custard, I can tell you, Custard Monster was like one of my favorite fucking juices, right? But to sit here and say some stupid ass shit like, oh well, kids are vaping. Okay, yeah, I get that, right? And they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. And it fucks over everybody else. But what are you gonna do? They're gonna get it somehow, whether it be from their overage friend, black market, this, that, and the other. And then I know some people be like, oh, well, it's been putting people in hospitals. Correction. What's putting people in hospitals is the black market THC carts, which contain vitamin E acetate. See, the news and media that you watch every night before bed portrays that point, but they keep forgetting to mention that it's vitamin E acetate that's in these THC cartridges that people are buying off the black market. And then there was the whole thing with the whole custard shit. Personally, I never had an issue with any custard flavored liquids. And there's a whole formaldehyde shit. Well, stop running your shit beyond its recommended wattage, right? Formaldehyde comes from melting plastics, and most strip tips are, guess what, comprised of plastic. So if you have a coil that's a little too high setting as such in the bottom, okay, alright, I can see your formaldehyde argument. But, you know what else contains formaldehyde? Smoking. What do you know about that? Smoking has over thousands of chemicals and carcinogens. Vaping has 4 fucking ingredients. Theoretically, 3 if you exclude nicotine. Go ahead.
Cigarettes, I was thinking, I think that's 7,000 people.
Yeah.
Makes it so ridiculous.
Yeah. But honestly, on a real note, stop putting out all this propaganda as bullshit. I see you little motherfuckers still talking shit about vaping, that this, that, and the other. And people still see people talking about vapes exploding. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's actually exploding. It's not these, although I've seen people fuck they shit up, they battery wraps, and that's what causes these to explode. But it's shit like this. Mechanical mods, people building too low, stressing out their batteries, causing going thermal runaway. When it goes into thermal runaway, there's no stopping it. You either have it blow up in your hand or you chuck that motherfucker outside. I don't think I've ever vented a battery. Beast ass, my ex-best friend, he's vented a battery, but he's also a fucking idiot at times, too. And he was trying to copy me and try to get into building. Except it wasn't his build. Okay, so it wasn't his build that fucked this shit up. He tried using a fucking squonk pin that wasn't even made for the atomizer he was using. It was too long and he fucking shorted that stupid ass shit out. It's like, damn, bro. But, no shit talking. But, what do I think of this? Well, I like it. It's got a fair amount of weight. It seems solid. Love the carbon fiber. I was either going to get carbon fiber or graphite, but I went with carbon fiber. So, but I like it. Good flavor, good vapor production. I'm pretty sure they, VooPoo, I'm gonna tell you right now, Humskies, y'all need to come out with an RBA section for this, right? I would literally buy an RBA head just for this fucking thing right here. Because I guarantee you, if you can make a decent sized RBA head and put a juicy ass Clapton in there, oh my god, the flavor would be amazing. And with the 12-volt output, you're not going to have too many problems running a decent amount of builds. I guarantee you, I can take a build that I have here, and I might do that one day. A basic round wire that requires like 6 or 7 volts, right? And I guarantee you this thing will have enough power to push it. Not bad. I like that. I like that a lot. So, let's go ahead and get on to the juice review, because I know some people are wanting that. So, as you see the vapor's there, right? 60 milligrams of nicotine. I'm not sure the ratio of this. 70-30, so about what I run, he can tell you that. I usually stick between like a 70-30, 80-20 blend for my tanks and RDAs, and then obviously for pod style systems, I usually go with like a 60-40 or a 50-50. 60 V2, 40 PG, just like thinner because it works up a lot easier. But the flavor, it tastes like some type of Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles. The Nick hit's not too bad on it. Yeah, it's got good flavor. I know some juices like that, they have really weird ass flavors, especially when you start getting into fruit stuff. And, but this is not one of those. It tastes like an actual, it reminds me of that, what the fuck was the name of that juice? It was like Hurricane or some shit. It was from a local company, and it was like Fruity Pebbles. It was called Hurricane Skies or some shit like that. I think he remembers that juice that I got a while back from that one vape shop across the river. Well, because I needed a fucking bottle of juice, right? And, it was some good shit. It was decent vape shop and everything. Good. Yeah, it was Hurricane Skies. But, it was real good. Got good flavor. That's what this reminds me of, just Movie Liquid. Hey, Movie Liquid, if you happen to see this, sponsor me fucking. I will rep the fuck out of your shit. I love your juices, man. Fucking coffee milk, this. I think I had another Movie Liquid juice around here somewheres. That was really good. So yeah. But everybody knows, if you've been here for a long ass time, y'all know Kilo Premium E-Liquids is my shit. Doesn't matter what flavor, they've always had bang ass fucking juices. Alright?
Do they?
Yeah, Kilo Premium E-Liquid, you know that shit I was vaping on down there? I think it was like apple pie. Fucking love that. I've had some juices a while back
Yeah,
from Kilo.
I was saying,
Go
I
ahead.
like it.
Hang on. Let me turn on my noise cancellation. Alright, go ahead, talk.
I was like, no, it was Magic Man. I kept saying Superman.
Hey, I mean, Magic Man, was that an E-Liquid you had? Shit, bro, you vaping Magic Mike. Bruh, I had to make a joke like that, but no. I would recommend the juice. So far I'm loving the tank, but then again, why wouldn't I? Fucking VooPoo is my shit. You got an IP67 or IP68 water resistant rating. I'm pretty sure it's probably drop resistant because it is rubberized for the most part. It looks like. Um, you know, I wish I could find. I might have to find the fucking the original Aegis Legend that I have, because I'm telling you right fucking now, this reminds me of the Aegis Legend. So if you like the Aegis Legend, you are going to like this. Now, don't take that as a final review because things may change between today and a week. So, just keep that in mind. Things can change, but so far, oh yeah, there you go. Alright, so you see that? That's Aegis the Legend 2, which is the duel. It pretty much looks the same. The only difference is the Aegis, it has more of an angle on its large lamp. Also, I would like to point out that you can unscrew these, and you can take this off if you wanted to, just like the Legend, and put your own design on there, or your own fabric. Now, do keep in mind that these are glued down, so that's just something to be wary of. But I like it. Um, yeah, the drip tip, not a big fan of. I'm gonna see what drip tips I have per tank and see if they fit. Um, Obviously, it's gonna have to be one with double O-rings on the drip tip itself, not the actual, not like older 810 style where the O-rings actually in the tank and you just plop it down. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be alerted when we upload new videos. And I do want to say that our videos vary from topic to topic. We talk about idiots. We talk about other idiots. We talk about vaping. We talk about vaping idiots. Meth heads. Heroin addicts. Then the list goes on. We even talk about knives from time to time. Idiots with knives. Meth heads with knives. The list goes on. So, just stay tuned. And we do, I do music reviews from time to time or reaction, so there's also that. But we just talk about a lot of stuff, and, we're a multi-topic channel. Well, let's say we are. It's my channel, but he's just like, he's a moderator and stuff. He can review comments, approve them, delete them, stuff like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, and stay tuned tomorrow or Monday. I should do.
Oh yeah, he's either tomorrow or Monday he's gonna have his Rat 1 limited edition. Which will be interesting because I have my Rat 7 back there. So we can actually compare the two. Not really side by side because we don't live in the same state, but you can get a general idea.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah,
For a
and now
family.
I would recommend, or would like to remind y'all that the Rat 1 is a limited edition, so they don't really make it anymore. He just happened to snag one while it was still in stock. It's still in stock.
But
But
you said they don't make the red one no more.
no, they don't. I've even checked Cabela's where I buy like a lot of my Ontario knives, and they don't even have it in stock anymore. I'm talking about the limited edition. I think they still have the basic Rat 1, but the limited edition one you have, they don't have it anymore.
And they might still have. That's
Yeah. But it seems my internet's starting to go cockeyed, so we're gonna go ahead and sign off. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. I'm Louisiana Outlaw,
I'm joking.
and we'll see you later. Peace.